Hello guys, and welcome back to chemistry class. So it's chemistry, and of course today we'll continue our study on the families of elements. And today I'm going to look at group 7 elements, 7A elements, what we call the halogens. Halogens. All right. Now, do not forget that this video tutorial, of course, is brought to you by the O3Schools JAMB app. It is all you need to succeed in your exam. Go to Play Store, download the app. It's also available for PC version. In case you want to get the PC version, I'm going to drop our contact soon, so that what you can contact us to get the laptop version or the computer version, so that you can feel as if you are in front of your computer that day during your JAMB exam. It has all the past questions that you need to study, all the recent and past questions. It has many wonderful features such as the question search feature, where you can search for questions by topic, right, to gain your confidence and understand how JAMB sets its question, right? And of course, it has the classroom feature. We have an AI powered teacher that teaches you, right, as you are looking for answer to to question. It teaches you and leads you to the answer. It does not just tell you the direct answer, it leads you to the answer by teaching you what you need to know, thereby improving your learning experience. Also, likewise, it has the UTME challenge. The UTME challenge is one of the best features of the app, in that we conduct the challenge every week till 1 week to JAMB exam for all students. You compete with other JAMB students to win prizes. But winning prizes is not the major reason why we conduct that challenge. The major reason is such that you are seeing your score every week. You are seeing your score per subject every week. So you are easy to know your weak areas and your strength, thereby improving on your weak areas. Activation is just 3,000 naira. It's a one-time activation for the full app, for all the questions, for all the subjects. So just pay your 3,000 naira, and peradventure you have downloaded this app, you do not know how to activate, just send a message to this number on WhatsApp: 091 21 51 52 46. 091 21 51 52 46. Send a message on WhatsApp. You don't even need to call. You don't need to call to disturb yourself. Just send a message on WhatsApp, and also request for the computer version or for the laptop version or for the PC version for the software. And of course, it will be given to you through this medium. All right, so let's talk about the halogens. First of all, what does halogen mean? Halogen is a word that means salt formers. All right, salt formers. Halogens means salt formers. That means they form salts. All right, so that means the elements in this group form salt. That's why they're called halogens. Halogens, salt formers. Now, the elements in this group include fluorine, chlorine, right, bromine, iodine, astatine, and septium. All right. Now, what happens is that elements in the periodic table, this unum, as you have been seeing a lot of right? They follow a particular pattern of naming when they have not been discovered. All right. But when they have been discovered, they are now named by the laboratory that discovered them. All right. Like this septium now has been discovered, the element having atomic number 117. It has been discovered. The new name is now tennessine. All right, it has a lot of nuclear properties. It has nuclear properties. All right, tennessine has nuclear property, and it was only discovered in 2023. It is one of the latest element to be discovered, and it is very expensive to produce. Very expensive to produce. Right now, it has not been produced outside the laboratory. It has only been produced in the laboratory. All right, so it was called unoseptium, right, to follow a particular system of naming, but it has been renamed to tennessine. All right, so unoseptium is still tennessine. Of course, it has atomic number 117, one of the heaviest elements are known. All right, now we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and acetylene. Know that all of them are they are all non-metals. All right, the halogens, all of them are non-metals. They are non-metals. They are non-metals, with the exception of bromine, which is the only liquid non-metal at room temperature. Bromine is the only liquid non-metal at what? At room temperature. Please, this is an exam question, a typical exam question. All right. Know that bromine is the only liquid non-metal at what? Room temperature. Usually, all non-metals are soft and brittle. They are soft and brittle. All right. But of course, bromine is a liquid at what? Room temperature. All right. Now, having known this, also know that what? Also know that what? They are all what? Diatomic. Just like sulfur and oxygen, all of them are what? They are diatomic. Diatomic. They are diatomic, just like what? Sulfur and oxygen. All right. Like I said, bromine is the only liquid at room temperature, and that they are all what? Diatomic. Also, many of their reactions are what? Are photochemical. Many of their reactions are photochemical. Many of their reactions are photochemical in that what they are what? That is what it means that what? They are affected by light. Many of their reactions are photochemical. What we mean by photochemical is that what? They are affected by light. And fluorine is the most reactive of them all. Fluorine is the most reactive. Fluorine, the most reactive. Is the most reactive, while astatine, of course, is the least reactive. Fluorine is the most reactive, while astatine is the what? Least reactive. That is why I told you that what? And earlier when we were talking about periodicity of elements, we said that what? The periodicity in periodicity of elements, we told that what? That electronegativity decreases down the group. I told you this, that electronegativity what decreases or down the group. Fluorine is the most reactive and the most electronegative. So if it is the most electronegative, will chlorine now be more electronegative than fluorine? No. So as it go down the group, they become less electronegative. So that is what about what electronegativity. Like I said, fluorine is the what? Is the most reactive of them all, while astatine is the least reactive in the group. Also, they react with what? With hydrogen at different rates. They all react with hydrogen at different rates to form what we call halides. They react with hydrogen at different rates to form what? Halides. And these halides dissolve in water to form acids. These halides dissolve in water to form what? Acids. All right. So like I said, they all react with hydrogen to form halides, and this halide dissolve in water to form acid. All right. Also, please, if you have not liked this video, what you are doing is very wrong. Look at the effort to put into what making these videos. Please, it will not what take anything to just like the video. Liking the video will make other students easily find this video. Right? Do not forget to subscribe also to encourage us. Right? Subscription is free for this channel. Just click on that red subscribe button below this video, and that is all. You'll get a notification whenever we publish any new video. Right? Subscription is completely free. It's absolutely free. All right. And also, don't also forget to share this video to others so that they can also learn. And of course, hydrogen fluoride is a solid at room temperature. All right, and it's because of the strength of what? Hydrogen bond. Right, it's a solid at room temperature because of the strength of what? Of the hydrogen bond. Hydrogen bond is very strong, right? It is weak normally when we are talking about hydrogen bond. They are weak bonds anyway, but when so many of them bombard with an atom, they become very, very strong. Even van der Waals forces get to a point we say van der Waals forces are also very, very, very strong. All right, now hydrogen fluoride is a solid at what? At room temperature. Now depending on how they form acid, the strength of the acid vary. The strength of the acid of halogens vary by this. So if you have what? Hydrogen fluoride is the weakest, it's one of the weakest, right? Then of course it is less than hydrogen chloride, HCl. It is less than hydrogen bromide. It's less than what? Hydrogen iodide, right? So the strength of the acid vary in this what? In this form. It vary in this what manner. Hydrogen iodide is even the strongest, right? When it comes to what? Strength of the acids, strength of the acid they form. So please take note of this. HF is less than HCl, right? It's less than HBr, it's less than HI. HI is strongest, HF is the lowest. It is what? Is the weakest, right? We're talking about strength of the acids now. Strength strength of their acids formed. All right, so HF is the weakest, HI is the strongest. This is where they vary. HF, HCl, HBr, HI. All right, that's all we are going to look at about halogens. And in the next class, we are going to be looking at the inert gases or the noble gases. And I'd love to see you in that class. Thanks for watching.